You got Shefk in there.
I can't see either, no worries.
Goran, really good win tonight. Thoughts on tonight's game in the Cup?
Yeah, look, it's probably a little bit scrappy on our behalf, but like I said to the lads, it's always difficult to back up another 90 minutes after the 3-day break. So I think overall it was just a professional performance, and we got over the line, which was the main thing.
You look a bit frustrated. Was that sort of the feeling throughout the 90 minutes?
Yeah, it was, and I think the players realised that too, because their final pass wasn't sticking tonight. So it was obvious, and I think some of the supporters were getting a bit frustrated too. But like I keep telling people, we are part-timers, and the boys don't mean to miss targets, but a little bit of fatigue probably settled in a little bit throughout the game, and try to freshen up with some of the substitutions. But I think we just did enough to get over the line.
I guess you knew coming into this game that Hoppers were going to be up for it, being the State League team. They're going to go hell for leather.
Yeah, I mean, look, they've had a sensational year last year in 2017 and got promoted, and this year they've actually recruited quite well, and they're probably going to be competing in State 1, so they're always going to be up for it. But I just thought that we probably had a little bit more legs in us to overrun them towards the end, and we probably did that. But having the game so close in the score, I suppose it gave them every opportunity to try and get themselves back into the game. So probably made it a little bit more desperate and messy towards the end. But look, I thought they performed quite well, but I think we did enough just to get over.
Another clean sheet tonight. Happy from a defensive point of view, keeping a clean sheet. Almost conceded there at the end if it wasn't for that goal line clearance.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's been one of our strengths this year. We've only conceded, I think, 6-7 goals all year. So I think we're doing well in the back four and obviously running in goals. And goalkeepers do make errors here and there, and Ronnie's made a few this year. But overall, I think we've been quite solid defensively, and it's not just the back four. I think we defend well with the whole group. So we've been obviously talking about that and working on defending the whole team's got to defend. So your defence starts with your number 9, your striker. So I think we do it well. So far we've been doing it exceptionally well, and it's probably showing why we've conceded the least goals.
Midweek games, you've got a few NPL boys in the team at the moment that have that experience playing in this competition in the latter stages. Troy Ruffton, Ben Lifton, Runny, they've all played in the latter stages. Is it a positive to have those players in the group, that those that are not so experienced playing midweek can draw on them? Yeah,
most definitely. I think the names you mentioned is key. I mean, that's what we brought them on board for, to make sure that they stabilise our team as a whole throughout the whole season. And I suppose if we have a good FFA Cup run, that they got that experience to guide the players on the park and make sure that the less errors we make, the better chance we've got of winning the game. So they've been a pleasure to have as part of our group this year, and I think they're leading the group in the right direction.
It's important to take it game by game. Now round 6 will come a bit later on. It'll be a tough game no matter what, though.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those things we just take it week by week. And this week, like I said, 3 games, a third one coming up this weekend. So it's been quite challenging for the group, and it's been probably our first real test, having 3 games in 7 days. But I think we're dealing with it well, and it'd be important that we come up well against Box Hill and obviously try and maximise 3 points at home and put ourselves in a good position coming into the next FFA Cup round, I suppose, in the coming weeks with the other oppositions.
What's the process over the next 2 days and a bit leading into that Box Hill game? Yeah,
it's obviously recovery. Making sure that the guys, some guys have tough jobs and some don't. But recovery is important tonight, and recovery is important tomorrow, and I suppose going into Friday. So recovery and rest, I suppose, is key for us, and make sure we're as fresh as we can be for Box Hill on the weekend.
Thanks for your time, Grant.
Thanks, mate.